Yeah.
Oh,
Look at that.
look at this.
Cool. I am so excited.
You want us to get closer?
Here.
We're
Oh,
good?
no, you guys are cool.
All
I'm
right.
gonna let you guys see it so you guys can see that you guys are all
Nice. Hi.
Should we move over a bit?
Hi, Mom.
Smidge. I'm gonna move a little more
You
into
guys
that
are
there.
perfect, and then
Boom,
you
I'll be
move.
right like that. Well, I was.
Okay, this is
Lemke
perfect.
does that.
Yeah, no, we can scooch over a little bit. Center it up.
What are you talking about?
Good.
It's perfect right there.
We can.
That's
Yeah, you're out of it.
what?
You're out of
Yeah,
it.
That's what I'm
maybe we
saying.
just like
He's doing it on purpose.
we just turn it
He
a
likes
bit.
to mess
Yeah.
with people.
You're messing with me. You are mischievous.
Yes.
So here we are at San Diego Comic-Con. We're at the Dark Horse booth, and I'm so excited to have this one-on-one with you guys. Welcome to the Sci-Fi Channel family. You've been there.
Yes. A few times.
Welcome back. Tell me about how much fun it is to work on the new series. It's kind of dark, but there's a little bit of humor to it. I like it a lot.
I think there's a ton of humor to it. You know, I think amidst all of the craziness and chaos, it's a very witty, funny show because, you know, sometimes, let's face it, some of the most tragic circumstances are some of the funniest. And if you're not involved, you can laugh, but when you're in it, it's, you know.
Totally, like
Yeah.
taking out 5 people just like that in 2 seconds at the end of episode 4. One of the funniest moments.
That's not funny. No.
Yeah.
But like levity is so important to our showrunner Joseph, and that I think more so in 3 than in any other character.
And the android.
Yeah, and the android, but that was developed over time with Zoe.
Yeah.
He was always
yeah.
he was always very emphatic about making sure that you were bringing
In fact,
that humorous element.
I think he even said to me, which is one of the hardest things to say to someone, he goes, if you're not funny, this show will fail.
There it is.
Oh, there you go. No pressure.
Like,
I think
no
we're
pressure.
all a little jealous of Free's lines though, because he gets some of the funniest things. to
He's
say.
got good
I do,
quips.
I'm lucky.
You
I'm
are
lucky.
the funny villain. I totally love that.
Thank you.
Do you guys know a little bit more about what's going on with the characters? Because every week we're getting revealed something new. But are you guys going in blind? You get like a blind script, or do they give you a general idea so you're able to sort of craft the character a little bit?
Well, we had some scripts ahead of time, but that definitely doesn't mean that we knew everything. They like to keep a lot of information hidden from us.
Yeah, I know when we started, they had 6 scripts written. They had the whole season crafted out, but they gave us 6 scripts to start with. It still didn't describe, you know, what's going on with all our characters, doesn't give you little bits and pieces. But that wasn't all necessary in any way, because as, like in real life, you don't know what's going to happen in the future. So you're in this moment where we've lost our memories. Now we've got to figure out who the heck we are and what's going on. And, you know, as we mentioned earlier, it parallels our own journey as actors, getting to know each other. We don't have the history, and we come together, we discover things about each other and see which buttons you can push on people or don't want to push on people, and figure out, you know, and in this case, it can get you killed because they're a bunch of mercenaries. And, you know, discovering, can we escape our past? Can we start over and be this wonderful, altruistic, better self that we
But
aspire
that's
to
6
be?
talking,
It's
because not
true.
everybody gives a
No,
hoot
no,
about
you're
that,
right.
You know? And that's
You're
what's
right.
interesting about
Yes.
it. We're like, you know, I'm just like, whatever.
Yes.
You know, 3 doesn't give a shit. You
You're
know?
right.
Where it's, this is who I am. Okay, great, let's move on. Let's not, you know, start wringing our hands out and...
But he also has that other side of him when he says a lot of that he doesn't really, maybe
know
he
what
cares
he
a little
actually
more than you
believes
think.
in. Yeah.
Maybe he cares more than you
Everyone
think.
has different takes on it. Like two is just about them surviving, you know? Okay, great. That's who we were. This is who we are. Let's just work together and trust each other right now in this moment so we can survive and move forward, because we have no idea what's coming at us. We have no idea who's out there, and as 6 mentions in the pilot, like, what if all those people we've hurt are looking for us? We have no idea who is coming.
Yeah. And so we literally going, it's kind of like this game of like the high stakes poker. You're going to go, hey, how are you? And you walk into the room and we're got
What do
our
you
hand on
know?
our guns going, are they going to try and kill us, or what do you think? Do we shoot first or what? And so it makes for a great dynamic, you know, in a lot of ways.
Now, can you give me some clues about your character development for the rest of the season?
Sure, well, 3 just takes over the ship. Everyone swears fealty.
You feel?
Yes,
Oh, there it is.
There you go.
That's not what happens.
That's exactly what happens.
Exactly. Well, we don't want to ruin it for anyone. Let's just say our all of our history is so complex and beautiful.
And don't ever think you know anything. Like the second people feel like they've got a grasp on a character, you can be sure that it's gonna get flipped right on its head.
Oh, yeah. I love seeing that on the board when people are like saying, "Oh yeah, this is what it is for sure." Oh yeah, they're this or they're all androids and copies. I'm like going, "Oh, I'm loving this."
The theories are great.
Yeah, I think what's neat about the boards is how involved people are, like on Twitter or whatever, and they're just trying to guess what the heck it is.
Yeah.
And the truth is, that's exactly what we were doing, because they meted out that information so judiciously. And we would all like run to our iPhones the second the script came out and be like, "What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?" Well, we really would, because we didn't know anything about where our characters were going. And then these little cliffhangers at the end that the audience are feeling, we felt them too. Because after script 6, it was literally like one at a time. And there are always these cliffhangers. We're like, ugh,
And what?
wait another week.
Yeah, and what the audience should know is Joe and the powers that be kept us in the dark for the season finale till the very last day, and not just the last day, the very last scene of the
last day,
for a huge reveal that we just went, whoa! And it's going to be fun for you guys to watch that scene and know that that was the last thing we shot to end the season, and we didn't even know until we shot it.
And to watch all the footage. We have behind-the-scenes footage from that moment. They filmed the reveal. It's the end of the season is going to be massive, and you don't want to miss a single beat. You know, you've got to stick with us all the way through.
Well, I'm not missing any week. I've been trying to figure out what's behind that locked room. Are you going behind the locked room when you go through the crawl space, or is that a different scene?
Good question.
That's what I've been thinking.
Good question.
Good question.
It's a vault. No, they always said it's a vault. It's sealed. She can't get in there.
It really is a vault? Oh. I thought I was going to trick you guys for a minute. So what's been your favorite episode that you want to tell me about that really speaks to you as a person, as far as your character goes, that really was from your heart?
What's interesting, I mean, there's almost two types of questions there, because there's one that we all have one episode at least, if not more, where our characters' backstories are explored, and those are definitely a lot of fun as an actor. Are they personally my favorite? Well, it's hard to separate that out, because, you know, as an audience member, it's hard to know when you're, you know, it's your own character, right?
Yeah.
But for me, without a doubt, my favorite storyline is these two guys over here. It's a beautiful father-daughter relationship, even though they're not father-daughter, or maybe they are. I don't really know. Maybe that's season 3. Who knows? But it's a relationship that I love.
Yeah. I really, further into the season, we started dealing with some really interesting guest stars. So I think my favorite episodes are around 10, 11.
Mine start 8, 9, things like that, where you really get in the meat of these characters. And it's at into 10, 11, where the dynamics shift so much. And it's a lot of fun to get to know everyone who plays.
I think my favorite episode as far as filming goes was episode 6. That's one that heavily features 5, and a lot happens for her in that episode. And you also find out a lot about the other characters, not just 5. So you get to explore all of the characters, but through 5, but I don't want to give too much away about that, but it's a really cool episode.
Are you going to give each other's names?
All right.
Pardon?
Are you going to get names? You're still going by numbers, and you're just going to randomly give each other names?
Oh, we're going to give each other
Give each other's.
names.
Like, are you going to like have a name? Like, I decided I'm not 5 anymore. My name is
Oh.
Stacy.
Okay.
Well,
We're
the
giving
truth
each
is,
other names?
3 has already given pretty much everybody a name.
nicknames.
Oh, this
So
is
there are
Kitty.
nicknames.
Kitty. And this is Boo.
This is Kitty.
And that's not real.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, you guys are still going by numbers.
Oh, I thought, on the show? No, you can call me 2.
I guess we're going to be just 2 for you.
That's what 2 would say.
I think for
That's exactly what
We
2
call her
would
Portia.
In fact,
but-
that's exactly what Tim said.
Yeah, several times.
Thank you so much for talking with me. I look forward to tonight's episode, as well as following along with the rest of the season. And congratulations on joining the Sci-Fi channel.
Thank
Thank you
you
very much for coming. See you again.